This is not going to be a program coach meeting. This is going to be a celebration all about you. You've dedicated 40 years to Washington School District and have touched so many lives. It is insane, and we just had to document it. So for the next, I don't know, about 45 minutes or so, you're going to hear a lot of people talk about how much they love you, how much impact you've had on their lives, and just all around what an amazing person you are. You're the glue that holds this district together, truly. And I mean, my life has been forever changed through you. I'm going to start crying. And I just love you so much, and I hope that you enjoy.
Dear Maggie, can you believe it's 40 years? I can't. The time has really sped by. And you and I both started right around the same time in special ed. We have veered in different directions, but we still stayed very loyal to Washington School District. When I look back on your career in our school district, I am looking back on someone that has had so many successes. You are just a mainstay in our school district. I don't know what we would have done without you. I mean, you have been there for all of us throughout thick and thin. Wordsworth has a saying, the rainbow comes and goes. And we have seen the rainbow come and go in our district. We've had lots of joy when it's been very bountiful, and then we've had some challenges. But you have been there for us. You have been a guiding spirit and post for us. You have really made the difference. In your present position that you've had for some time as a professional director, professional development director, not only in the school district, but also in the state and also nationally. But the most important part is what you have accomplished for us here in our district. When a previous superintendent came into our district and they had us look at our needs and assessments and who were the people that were most respected in our district, your name came out ahead of any of us. And you've continued to be that respectful, respected type of person. You really have made a difference. And for that, I thank you, and everyone should really thank you. Now, I do have lots of funny stories to tell, but I don't know if this is the time and place to tell them. And the basic problem is that you would then tell them about me. So probably I'm not going to tell them in front of this mixed audience. But you need to know that you have been such an inspiration and a role model for all of us. You really have. And what I want to say is that throughout the years, you have been my colleague, you have been my advisor, you have been my advocate, you have listened to me through many joys and some tears, also too, both professionally and personally. But most of all, you've been my friend, and I thank you for that.
Well, Miss Maggie, what can I say? 40 years. You are the consummate professional, the facilitator extraordinaire. Probably some of our best moments have been those after-hours conversations and commiserating about our needs before we head out for the evening. I know you know what that means. Everybody else may not, and that's just fine. One of the things I first learned from you was you're a professional. You will make the decision that works for you. Whenever presented with a dilemma, I've been asked to do this, but I've already said I was going to do that, and I'm not sure what to do. You're a professional. That look that you give, it's like, okay, I know what I really need to do. You kind of cognitively coach through that. Gosh, the years we've seen so many changes, and we just keep doing our jobs. You are amazing.
Hi, Maggie. Happy 40 years. Thank you so much for everything you do for us. My favorite thing about you is the way you really see and know people's hearts. I love the way you grow each and every one of us and invest in us. And my other favorite thing about you is all of your Maggieisms. I love you so much. Happy 40 years. That's it.
I don't know if I've ever had a leader like you before. I came to this district wanting to be part of something special where I wasn't just part of a professional community, but also a family. And you reassured me that that was exactly what I was going to get. And there was a time last year that was a tough time. And you were there for me in a way that I don't think a leader really has ever been there for me. So I just think you're amazing, and Washington's so lucky to have you. I'm lucky that not only to have you as a leader, but just to have met you and have you in my life. So thank you, Maggie, for being the person that you are and the leader that you are. And I know that I have been impacted by you as well as so many others, and especially all the students that you've exponentially impacted through your work with coaches and teachers. So thank you.
You have meant so much to me in my career. From the time that I first came to you and asked you if I could do the Fred Jones class, and you surprised me and said, yeah, that's a great idea. And from that point on, I just was so, in love with you as a person and how you are such a huge part of what makes Washington School District amazing. I don't know if everyone knows how much you put in, but I notice so much that you do, and I know we all see those emails that come to us at like 11 o'clock at night with the little tag, and you're thinking, what is Maggie doing at 11 o'clock at night working? But I know that you give your all to our whole school district and to our kids and our staffs, and I just appreciate that so much. You are a beautiful role model for all of us as program coaches, and you are just a wonderful person who has just gave their life and soul to our kids, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You are so important to our district and to us as program coaches, and we appreciate you so very much. Specifically for me, I appreciate your modeling and guidance in delivering excellent professional development to everyone that we come in contact with. And I especially appreciate the time that you helped me transition from one school to another, and the support and guidance that you've given me over the years as I've been a program coach here in the district. Your love of Washington Elementary School District is very evident in everything you do, and it's something that makes such a role model for each of us to follow. And we love you and appreciate you, and again, congratulations on 40 years.
Dr. Maggie Westhoff, teacher, principal, mentor, leader, professional educator, passionate about students, passionate about teachers, passionate about creating leaders across our district. Congratulations on 40 years in the Washington Elementary School District. Well done.
Maggie helped me make adjustments and refinements to build myself up.
When I think of Maggie, there are so many words that come to mind. Hardworking, dedicated, kind, compassionate. There's one thing that is true, is her love for people. She's always there to lend an ear. Her door is always open. Congratulations on 40 years, Maggie. We love you.
Congratulations, Maggie, for 40 years of service with the Washington School District. I feel so privileged to have known you and worked with you. You're such a positive role model to everyone. Your never-ending dedication and commitment to education is unmatched nationwide. I am so proud of your accomplishments. You have always been such an inspiration to me and my family, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to grow with you in my career. We love you, Maggie.
Maggie was one of the first people that I met when I started in the district. She was running whatever the Begin program was called way back then, and I got to see her every day for a week. So she was my introduction to the Washington School District. And ever since then, she has been kind of my touchstone for the Washington School District. I know I have occasionally been a challenge to her, but she has persevered. I would probably still be here without Maggie, but I wouldn't be the person that I am without Maggie.
Maggie, I just want to thank you for always being so supportive and encouraging. I remember thinking about making my transition from being in the classroom to being a program coach and not feeling ready or prepared initially, and you just helped me through that, and I appreciate you and everything that you have done for us, and I'm so grateful for you.
I wanted to thank you for being a model of strength and grace during challenging opportunities and change, and just say that I've benefited from your encouragement, questioning, and experienced guidance as a member of the WESD family. I'm eternally grateful for your support and faith in me and the pursuit of possibilities. Thank you, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. I just wanted to congratulate you on 40 years that you've been the heart of WESD. I have grown professionally more than all the years I've been in education. I've grown more professionally under your tutelage and working with you. And you're just an awesome boss. And I just appreciate how you advocate for children and for learning and for public education. I'm so grateful that I got the opportunity to work with you.
Hi, Maggie. First of all, congratulations, 44 years in education. That's pretty impressive. You must have started when you were, 6 years old, I think, right? I just wanted to let you know that when I came here in 2007, it was a really big decision to move from one district to another. And you kind of convinced me to do so. And it's the best decision I ever made. I've just really grown working with you and being offered multiple opportunities to just grow in my own way and under your guidance and support. And your listening ear has always been really important for so many of us. And we know it takes a lot of your time, and we really appreciate that. So just wanted to say congratulations, and hope you have many more, and everything's been great. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being our boss.
Yes.
Hey, Maggie, congratulations.
On 40 plus years.
40 plus years, that's amazing. Well, I'm just starting my 3rd year here, and there was a quote, well, I thought of a lot of quotes, but one stood out to me because you do so many different things. She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her away, she adjusted her sails. And I think that kind of encapsulates a lot of what you do, because you deal with so many different parts in this district, and it's just like you're never flustered. You put on you're strong, you're brilliant, you're always there for whoever, whether it's a teacher, a program coach, or whatever it is. You're just phenomenal. Love to work with you. You're amazing. And now it's your turn, so I don't start crying because I love Maggie.
And as one of the newest people to your team, I just echo everything that Sam says. It has been a pleasure getting to know you and your team and join your family. You are the heart and soul of this family, and it has been an honor working with you, and I look forward to many more years.
It's just the beginning.
That's right.
It's just the beginning. Maggie, you're the best.
Hi, Maggie. Thank you for your 40 years in Washington District, just with all your leadership and all the wonderful things that you've provided for the district. But thank you personally for your kindness and reaching out toward me and my professional career, and just helping me to take the next step. But even more so than that, thanks for being my friend and caring about what happens with me personally and in our lives, in our department. All of us really care about the relationship we've built with you, and we really are thankful for that. So Maggie, have a great celebration, and thank you so much for all you do.
Hi, Maggie. Words really cannot describe how we all feel about you. You have taken us all underneath your wings from the very first day that we started here in the district. You have helped us grow both as professionals but also as individuals. We love you so very much. You are the best mentor, the best friend, and the best work mom we could ever have. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything you've done for us.
Ever since I heard you speak at Begin One, one of the first Begin One classes several years ago, you exuded such a joy and a charisma and passion for what it is that you do for teachers and for your coaches and just the district in general. And I remember looking at you and thinking, that's the kind of leader that I want to become one day. And I'm nowhere near your level, but I think about that moment often. And I really appreciate your sense of originality and humor that you bring to our meetings every week, and just you as a person.
Maggie, congratulations on 40 years in the WESD. Your service has been impactful and far-reaching. I appreciate your mentorship and your leadership. It has made me grow professionally and personally. Don't know what we would do without you. Thank you and congratulations again. Have a good day.
They say when you teach, you touch a life forever. Maggie, you are the epitome of a great teacher. Thank you for 40 years of service to the Washington District. You've been an inspiration to me and to so many others. You've challenged us to be our best. The words that come to mind that describe you, Maggie, are dedicated, hardworking, encouraging, knowledgeable, and reflective. Thank you for being a great listener and a friend, and for coaching me through some very difficult times.
Well, hello, dear Maggie. Goodness, you have been involved in my professional career for the last 15 years, from the very start until now. And, from Begin 1, 2, and 3, and I know the junior high table drove you nuts, but we had such fun with you in Begin, and it was such a great experience. And then Step Up to Success, we loved that program, and I had a ball there and learned so, so much. And all the way to now being program coach. You've just, nurtured me along the way. You've been very patient with me, and you have just taught me so much. I couldn't have done everything that I've done without you. You are incredible, and you are an incredible blessing to this entire district. We love you, Maggie.
It's kind of hard to put into words all you mean to me. From the beginning of my time here in WESD, which was 18 years ago, where I was in the Begin program and met you, to working with you through the teacher supervisory process, to just your kind words and support throughout my entire life. Your support while I went through cancer and all of those things that you've done for me, there's just so many words that can't come to say who you are and what you mean to me, other than to say to you that you have been my rock and my support through my entire time here. And I look forward to every moment that I get to spend with you. I am so thankful for who you are and what you do for WESD.
Hi, Maggie. Well, what can I say but thank you. For the past 25 years, you have been my personal cheerleader. You've seen me at my highs and you've seen me at my lows, but every time you were there to support me through every aspect of my career in the Washington School District. I just wanted you to know how much you've meant to me, and not just to me, but to every teacher that has had a chance to have you in their lives. I think we at the Washington School District have been very blessed to have Dr. Maggie Westhoff in our lives for 40 years. Thank you, Maggie, for everything.
Okay, Maggie, this is very easy for me to do and very hard. You have been my mentor, my friend, my second mom for over 28 years, over half my life. And I want to thank you for all you have given to me all these years, from a brand new beginning teacher, even before that as a secretary in the system, learning how to do everything. You have been my go-to person for literally the past 25 plus years. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Thank you for all the memories, and thank you for continually mentoring me to this day. Love you.
Maggie, on behalf of the entire CAPE team, congratulations on 40 years. You are loved and treasured, and you embody what it means to be part of the WESD family. I can't even imagine this district without you. Thank you for all that you've done.
Hi, Maggie. I just want to wish you a congratulations on 40 years with the district. That is quite an accomplishment. Thank you for all that you've done to help me with my transition in coming to this district. Thanks and congrats.
Hi, Maggie. It's Nina and Lindsay from Alta Vista. I started out in district 11 years ago. It's been 11 years, wow. I started out as a first grade teacher over at Desert View, and I was in the Begin program with you. And you were just so amazing and welcoming, and just a smiling face every time I saw you. So that was comforting for a first grade teacher, brand new teacher.
You were so welcoming and so inviting. You made me feel so comfortable. I had tons of questions, and I never felt nervous to call and ask, because you always had a great answer, and you didn't care that I called all the time last year. So I appreciate that. And I really appreciate just you being our buddy last year at Alta Vista. It was so great to have you sitting on the front porch, as we called it, with us during our conferences, and I look forward to that this year, even though you're not our buddy. I feel like I'll still see you.
And, you've been our buddy at Alta Vista, and as I transitioned from a first grade teacher into a program coach, and it's you who we can always go to and ask questions or feel comfortable, and picking up the phone or emailing. So You've been awesome. I can't believe it's been 40 years for you. Hopefully we get you for a few more. But
We better get you for a few more.
Really, please. We love you. Thanks for being our buddy. And even though you're not our buddy, we hope to see you some more.
Hi, Maggie. Wow, 40 years, what an exciting accomplishment. I think about all the lives you have touched. I just want to thank you for your support, your guidance, and your advice that you've given me throughout the years.
Congratulations, Maggie, on 40 years of service to WESD. I want you to know that you've made a huge impact on my life because 5 years ago when I came to you and said, this is where I want to go, you didn't just have a plan, you helped me implement that plan and you mentored me through it, you gave me advice, and you've made a huge difference in my life. And I know that you've made a huge difference in the lives of hundreds of people and thus thousands and thousands of children. And so for that, we want to thank you for making a difference over the last 40 years.
Maggie, we want to thank you for being the heart and soul of the District Office Social Committee. You know, it's very much like Hotel California. Once you check in, you can never leave. We love you, Maggie!
Hi, Maggie. I just wanted to thank you very much for all that you've done for WESD over the last 40 years. For me in particular, I really wouldn't be part of the WESD family if it wasn't for you. You really recruited and sold me on the district and the supports that are in place. So I thank you for everything. You really helped create me to be as successful as I am. And so again, thank you for your 40 years. The commitment to all of our students and staff, much appreciated. Thank you very much.
I have so many amazing memories of you, Miss Maggie Westhoff. Of all the people in my career, you have made the biggest difference. And I say that because you were one of the first people I met when I got on with this district 28 years ago. The Begin program changed my life as an educator. Not only did I learn and get that good start, but then I got to be a part of it and be a cadre leader and be a leader in that and make a difference to all new teachers. And that truly fed my heart. The other thing that you did for me is you gave me those foundational skills that are still with me 28 years later. And that's my EEI class I took with you, the essential elements of instruction, and the cooperative learning. And it's so funny because you know how education has the ups and downs. We go through this roller coaster ride of different things, but those are tried and true things that still are the foundation of what good teaching is. Good teaching is just good teaching. So thank you, because you changed my life that way. You have been with me my entire career, and I feel so blessed for that. So many fun memories. You gave me that opportunity to be a leader and to practice those skills through those summer academies. I can't even begin to start thinking about all those memories of Summer Academy. I think one of my favorite ones is when we were at First Assembly of God Church, and I learned about petty pants. And I can't believe I just said that on video, but we both know what that means, and that makes me laugh when I think of it. So I just want to thank you. You have truly blessed my life, and I just am so happy to call you a friend and a colleague. Happy 40 years.
Miss Maggie, I just wanted to let you know that even though I'm a new member of the Washington Elementary School District family, when you started calling me and talking to me, you made me feel so valued and so welcomed that it made me completely change where I was and what I was doing. And I just want you to know how appreciated you are and how you are the best ambassador for your district that anybody could possibly ask for. Congratulations.
Hi Maggie, I'm so excited to be part of your celebration video. I want to thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and my career professionally as well as personally. You have been such an inspiration. You have been when I think of you, I do nothing but smile. You are an amazing mentor. You have enriched my life in so many ways. When I think of you, I think of the time that you called me to let me know that I was going to be able to join the academic service family. It was at 9:30 at night, and you knew I was sitting on pins and needles, and just to hear your voice, it was that same excitement that I felt when I walked in the door to interview when I saw you, because I had felt that in some way, just being able to see you was able to just demonstrate some of the things that I had learned from you, and an opportunity hopefully to demonstrate, hopefully, some of the gifts that you had shared with me. Maggie, you've shared so many gifts, and I hope that I've been able to share those gifts with children, because I know that at the heart of it, that's why you do what you do, is to enrich the lives of children and to empower teachers to do that. And you have done that to so many of us throughout your 40 years in education. And I am so grateful each and every day that I have had the opportunity to work with you, laugh with you, travel with you. Super fun. Oh my gosh. I don't know that I would have enjoyed New Orleans, the French Quarter, as much without a BOA. But it just many memories, Maggie, that we won't bore all of our friends with. But I know that each and every time I look at you, I don't actually get up to present without looking at the back of the room, to have a friend standing back there to tell me to slow down with some sort of gesture. And I know that that's you helping me to make sure that I'm presenting in a way that can be comprehensible to my friends. So Maggie, I love you, and I just want to, I'm just so grateful that I get the opportunity to celebrate with you. Congratulations, and I love you.
Maggie, 40 years. 40 years in the district, that is so amazing. You've been a teacher, a mentor, a coach, a counselor. You've been all those things for me. And not only for me, you've been so important and had made such an impact on everyone in our district. We love you so much, and we are so excited for you to be sharing the joy of 40 years in one place. That's amazing. Okay, and I have one last thing. It is what it is. All right, I love you, Maggie.
We love you, Maggie.
We love you, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie. We're thrilled to help celebrate your 40 years in the district.
We decided to do this together because when we moved to Arizona as a young couple, we wondered what we had gotten ourselves into.
We first met you when we joined the Begin program.
Now, 28 years later, we are here to thank you for all your help in developing us as teachers and providing encouragement throughout the years.
Thank you for all you've done for us, all the other teachers and students of the district.
Hi Maggie, I'm just so thrilled for you to reach this pinnacle in your career and to know that I've been a part of it for over 30 of those years. From working together with Begin, being part of your first Begin cadre leader group, to working at district office when it was right over here on what is now the Cardinals field, that little tiny office, and always had a place to go and sit and visit with you. We've come a long way. You've been a great mentor. You've been a great friend. You've helped me, and not only in the classroom, but my outside classroom endeavors. And you've also just encouraged me professionally beyond what you can imagine. You've been a lifelong learner, and that's what I've always aspired to be too. And I'd like to think out of all the people in this video that mine is the best, because you know, the little hair twirling thing that we used to talk about at staff meetings and principal meetings and program coach meetings. I hope you remember this forever. I love you and look forward to knowing you for many more years. Thank you.
Recently, I've read an autobiography of a woman that is turning 92. Not that you're 92, totally understand that. But she stated, as she looks back on the history of herself these last 92 years, she really thinks about not the successes or failures of her career or her achievements, but she really looks back that the most important part of her life has been her love and caring of her family, her friends, and her peers. And that's what I think of you, Maggie. It's that loving and caring spirit that you have for all of us. You are the first person, if someone is in trouble or in need, to be generous with not only time, resources, family, food, whatever they need, you are right there for them, for everyone. It's not just your friends, but it's really the staff, students, whatever a person needs, you are right there for them. Thank you.
Surprise, Maggie, Mother Maggie, Sister Mary, whatever. I love you to death. I want to say congratulations, 40 years, and you have been such a role model for me. I'm trying to reflect why so many always gravitate to Maggie Westhoff, Dr. Maggie Westhoff. And I got to thinking about it, and every time I gravitate into your room to ask you a question, you say to me, honey, what do you think? You have me look real deep into my soul, really deep into my thoughts, and I make the decision. But moreover, I was thinking about Mother Teresa the other day, and I was actually reading a book, and I came to a quote that she said, and it was, you know what? Let people come to you and leave talking to you better than what they were when they walked in the door, and happier. And Maggie, that's the way we feel when we walk in your office. So I'm challenging everyone to be a bit like Maggie. When people come to you, make them feel happier and better than what they were when they walked in your door. Congratulations, Maggie, my best friend, my working wife, my divorced wife, my fun wife. We've had a great time.
You always took time to get to know us personally, our dreams, our passions, what drives us, what motivates us. And not everybody does that. I appreciate you and thank you. You are the heart of Washington Elementary School District. You're what keeps everybody pumping and going, and we love you, we appreciate you. Happy 40th.
You do excellence with such ease, all the while having fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being such a fine role model. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Maggie, I know I'm relatively new to the district, but it doesn't take very long to figure out that you are the matriarch of this district. When new people come in, you get them and you nurture them, you take care of them, and you love them. When you become a new administrator, Maggie's always there to help you out. When there's something to be done, who do you go to? It's always Maggie, because you truly are the mother of this family. So thank you for your 40 plus years, and I hope we get another 40 more. Love you.
Hi, Maggie. I just wanted to tell you how much I love you. You've helped me throughout almost 10 years now, through personal struggles, through work. You've guided me so much. I can't even tell you how much experience I've gotten through working with you and being your assistant. And I've never even felt like your assistant. I've felt like your friend the whole time. That's what makes it even more special. You truly are my family, and I love you so much. I can't even express it. I'm really bad at expressing my words, you know that. And I just think you are truly the most thoughtful, giving person I have ever met in my life. Every time a donation comes across your desk, or anytime we're collecting money, and I'm usually the one collecting it, so I know you give the most every single time. It doesn't even matter what it's for or who it's for. You just care about everybody, and everyone knows that too. Everyone comes to you when they need something. You are so busy, but you will drop anything and everything for everyone, for personal struggles, for work struggles, for anything. And I just want you to know how much you have had an impact on my life in every way possible. And Daisy's life, Daisy loves you. She's going to be your next assistant. And Brian loves you. My whole family, everyone knows you. We all love you. And we're so thankful for you. I am so thankful for you. I can't imagine a world that I didn't ever meet you or get to work for you or get to be your friend. So thank you for everything you've done. I love you, and I hope you have a good day.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Maggie. Does your office look a little bit familiar to me? We'll talk long and far away about how I got in here late at night. I am so honored to be a part of your celebration of your magnificent career of 40 years of service to this district. Many, many people have joined in this celebration, and I'm just very humbled to be a part of it. I met you in 1984 in a class when we started our doctoral program. We didn't know each other. I was so impressed with you from the beginning. You knew everything about everything. You contributed to every class. You were absolutely the perfect student, took notes on every word that the professor ever uttered. I, on the other hand, spent the entire class section and many classes thereafter, as you well know, in my purse or talking to other people around me. I was the rudest. You were the professor's absolute favorite. You have been an inspiration to so many people, Maggie. I think about the Begin program that started as a one-year program and over the years, nearly 30 now, has evolved to a multiple-year program. If you just consider the very simple math of 100 teachers a year times 3 years times the 30 years that you've been doing it, the bottom line is it's over 10,000 teachers that you have directly impacted. I truly believe that no one in this district has had that kind of direct impact on teachers. And I know no one in this city has had that kind of impact on teachers. And I dare say no one in this state. You are one of a kind. You are the ultimate professional. You are a teacher down to your toes, most of all in your soul. You teach all of us things each and every day. You teach us how to be kind, how to interact with one another and be nice to one another. You teach us to deal with conflict appropriately. You teach us how to deal with challenges and issues the right way. And most of us have an instinctive way of dealing with things. We learn from you how to do it the right way. You've taught all of us how to be honest. You have taught us what integrity means, and you have done that by meaning what you say and saying what you mean always. You have taught each and every one of us how to be better personally, and how to be better professionally, and that I will be forever grateful for. You have been very close to my son for many, many years, and you know I will get choked up over this, but I'll work hard at getting through this. You were with me the day my son was born. You took us home from the hospital. I cannot count the number of days you picked up my son from daycare because I had to be there at a certain time and I was late every single day and had to pay a fine of $10 per minute. I paid for the entire daycare snacks for the entire year. But if I was caught, you would always run up and pick him up for me. You've shared your love of baseball with him, and he therefore loves it and always thinks of you when any baseball game is on, particularly now when the World Series are on. Even though the Diamondbacks aren't in it, your favorite Cubbies are. We love you, Maggie. Everybody does. I think that what I want to say more than anything else is that you deserve an honored 40 years. I'd like to say that you deserve another 40, but I really don't mean that. because this retirement gig is absolutely the best. And I would like that for you, where you could have time to do exactly what you want to do and enjoy the reward and the satisfaction of a career well served. Congratulations, my friend. I love you. I know.